So today, I'm going to tell you two things. And the title or topic of what we're going to talk about today is priorities and lessons. Okay? So, a lot of you have seen YouTube. Does anyone not know what YouTube is? You don't know what YouTube is? YouTube is an application where people can go and watch videos that the whole world posts videos, right? Even this video is going to go on YouTube. Even we have a YouTube channel called Watsanfran, and if people who have never subscribed or liked before, what should they do? They should subscribe, like, click the bell to be updated with notifications, right? Leave a comment, share, right? Throw some hearts in there maybe. Can you do that? Can you add hearts to it?
I don't.
Okay. So, for today, I was talking about how on YouTube, a lot of times nowadays, there's a really popular trend that is kind of bad. It's called pranking. Have you seen it? Where nowadays, there are some good ones and then some bad ones. The good ones are they do funny jokes or small, harmless pranks. They tease people, they make funny jokes, everyone laughs, everyone has a good time, right? And then you have the bad pranks, where they go and harass people, bully people, hurt people, hit people, steal from people. And then when they get really, really mad, they say, just a prank, bro, just a prank. Sometimes these people go to jail, sometimes they get hurt. There was even one case where a guy got shot for doing a bad prank. So it's very scary. So now tells the story. There was one situation where there's a big boat, a yacht. So let me explain it. A yacht is like a big boat, right? So here's the water level. The boat comes up really high, maybe like 3 or 4 feet, and then there's a big boat. So one day, all the friends went out to the ocean to go play on the boat. Then on that boat, there were, this is by popular request, there was also 3 monkeys named Abby, Wanda, and Skylar. I'm not sure where the monkeys came from, and they're not really going to do anything, but it was important that there are 3 monkeys. Other than the monkeys, there were some friends, right? So there's 10 people. Now, 8 people jumped into the water, started swimming, started having fun, no big deal. The last 2 were a man and a woman. The man was big and strong. The woman was normal-sized little woman. So the man thought, I'm stronger than you. I want to play a joke on you. So he walked up to the woman, said, look at that. She looked away, and he just picked her up and walked her to the edge of the boat and was going to throw her in the water. She started screaming, no, no, don't do this. Stop, stop, don't do it, don't do it. Let me down, let me down. And the more she screamed, the more he laughed. Ha ha, this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be so much fun. And she was serious. No, don't do this, don't do this. Stop, stop. He didn't listen. The more she said no, the more fun he had. So then he grabbed her, and then he jumped into the water with her, laughing the whole time. When he hit the water, the girl was so mad. She's like, I told you not to do this. I told you. He's like, stop making such a big deal. It's just a prank. It's just water. She's like, no, you idiot. Who's on the boat right now? There's no one left on the boat. We didn't put down any stairs. How are we going to get back in the boat? Now we're all in the water and no one can get in the boat because of you. And the guy was like, oh my God, what did I do? I didn't think, I'm sorry. Everyone was swimming back and yelling at him like, what did you do? What did you do? We're all stuck. We're going to die. We're going to die. It turns out the girl lady, she had a baby in the boat. So in the boat, there's a little baby and 3 monkeys. And so everyone is so mad because it's like, now we're going to die. But for the next 20 minutes, they're just yelling at him. You stupid, you just yelling at him. He's like, I'm sorry. It was just a prank. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't want this to happen. The more they yell, don't forget they're treading water. So they're in the water, they're trying to stay alive, and they're just yelling. The more they yell, the more tired they get. The more tired they get, the harder it is to stay in the water. Is that good for them? It's dangerous. Finally, the guy was so sad, he started getting depressed, everybody was angry. But then he had a moment where he thought, Should I stay sad and depressed, or should I try to find a way to fix the problem? What do you guys think? Should we keep on getting mad? No. Is that going to help anything? No. How about we blame somebody? Your fault, your fault, your fault. Does that help anything? No. Should we try to fix the problem? So he tried. Everyone worked together, jump, jump. They couldn't reach the boat. They couldn't reach the top of the boat. They tried to get on each other's shoulders, didn't work. They tried to climb up, it didn't work. They tried to go underwater and then pop up, didn't work. The more they tried, the more they got frustrated and more angry. But finally, after everybody was super tired, he had an idea. It was kind of weird, but he had an idea. He said, everyone take off all your clothes. And everybody's like, what? He's like, take off all your clothes. He's like, trust me, I have an idea. He took all their swimsuits and he tied it together and he made a rope. Then he threw the rope 10 times up to the boat and then it latched and they were finally able to climb up the swimsuits all the way back into the boat. But they were naked. When they got in the boat, everybody was happy, especially the monkeys. They were clapping and everybody was happy. What is the moral of this story? What is the moral of this story? Explain, please. That's a good answer. What do you mean? What is more important? Should we get angry at someone? Or should we fix the problem first? What is more important? Should we find who's wrong? Or should we fix the problem? What is more important? Save our lives? Or say bad things to somebody? You see? You have to have priorities. You have to know what is more important, what is less important. We understand sometimes you're mad, sometimes you're scared. But if you have your control and you have your focus, you can try to fix the problem. A lot of people are really smart. But you know what happens when you're mad? Your brain shuts off. You know what happens when you're scared? Your brain shuts off. You know what happens when you're angry? Your brain shuts off. So what do? You have to focus. What is more important? Saving my life or getting angry? Fixing the problem or blaming someone? Does that make sense? So that's the first story done. But because you guys are such good students, I want to tell you a second story also. Last week, a lot of you, not everyone, a lot of you were really awesome at a game we played. Do you guys remember? Who played the game? Remember the can game? Some of you played. So yeah, you played too, right? Didn't you play too, Skylar? A little bit, right? A lot of you were really good at it. I have just one question. You remember the game where the host puts 4 or 5 cans hidden and you have to match the 4 or 5 cans in the color, right? There was no talking. There was no cheating. You have to use your skill, right? A lot of you got it right, and a lot of you did a good job. A lot of you. I have just one question. How did you feel when you got it wrong? Did it depress you? Did it make you angry? Did it make you scared? Is it important to get it wrong? Is getting it wrong part of winning? In order to win, how many times do you lose? Every time. Think about that. You have to lose every time until you win. So that means getting it wrong, losing, is part of the process of how to win. Does that make sense? But look at how you guys did it. It was so awesome. I think there's one for Abby that I remember where she was playing very fast. She was using her supercomputer monkey brain, right? She was like, boom, boom, wrong. Boom, boom, wrong. Boom, boom, right. 1 right. Boom, right, 2 right. Boom, boom, 2 right. Boom, done. The whole time we were trying to trick her, like, Abby, what? Wrong. It's wrong. She didn't even listen. Does that make sense? All she heard was wrong, fix it. Wrong, check. Wrong, check. Right, done. Check, wrong, check. Wrong, check. Right, done. Isn't that amazing? No matter how many insults, yelling, pressure, doesn't affect you. If you're focused on the goal, nothing can affect you. Isn't that awesome? No one could take her off of her focus. She was in the zone. No matter how many times she got it wrong, no depression, no fear, no sadness, just focus. If you can do that, oh my gosh, you will succeed in almost anything you do. Because focus is the biggest power you can have towards your success. A lot of times things will happen, you'll have fear, you'll have embarrassment, but if you can pull back that focus, Jasmine did it, Aim did it, if you can pull back that focus, success will be very close to you. So remember that. Being wrong is part of the process of winning or being right. Sadhu.